And Gigi, here we are.
We're back.
We said we'd come back. We came back. I don't know what we're doing here.
Me either.
All right. Well, we showed up.
And what? More than some of the teams did yesterday.
Hey. Wow, you coming in hot.
I'm coming in hot.
You coming in hot. Speaking of a spooky weekend,
dear.
It was some spooky games. I'm still in spooky season.
There you go, girl. Stay in the
But
season.
this is eggnog.
Oh, you're not in the spooky season.
It's a hybrid. It's a mix up. It's a mashup. What do the kids call it? Whatever.
Remix.
Not a remix, but I like that one too. Okay, another Saturday, another coach got fired.
Well, you know what? Doesn't surprise me. Every Saturday we got a coach fired.
So Hugh Freeze at Auburn has gotten fired, but he has a record of 6-16 in the SEC. That's not gonna fly.
That's not.
Now I have a little trivia.
Like the SEC.
You may know Hugh Freeze. Hugh Freeze is formerly the coach of Ole Miss.
I can't remember
About
him.
2 coaches before Lane Kiffin.
Okay.
He got in a bunch of trouble with a bunch of shady recruiting practices. This is pre-NIL now.
Okay.
Pre-NIL, shady recruiting practices. Tried to blame it on the previous coach. Previous coach sues for libel or slander. And during that disposition, they get Hugh Freeze's cell phone records, because it's a company phone, belongs to the university.
Okay.
Going through those records, they find several calls over 33 months to an escort service.
Hugh! Say it ain't so.
Hugh. Okay, do you remember this?
I can't.
Separate side note, how do these men keep failing up? How did he get another job? Meanwhile, people unemployed. Okay, you know what? Bring me back. Edit me. Okay, do you remember Hugh Freeze from coaching a game from a hospital bed up in the booth?
It rings a bell, but I just quite can't remember it.
If I get my editing skills, I'm gonna put a picture right here. I'll put a picture right here. It's hilarious. I don't know if that was with Ole Miss, but he was in the hospital bed coaching the game.
That's dedication.
Oh, he's ridiculous. He's ridiculous. You think these people are you think BK is dramatic. Side note, our first week without a BK press conference in years.
It felt lonesome.
It felt quiet. Okay. Speaking of firing, not a head coach, but the South Carolina Gamecocks fired their offensive coordinator, Mike Shula.
Yeah, I think he's son of Don Shula. I gotta look that up. Don Shula, as you know, was coach for the perfect Miami Dolphins.
I did not know that.
We went perfect that season.
You and I have talked many a time. I don't know if it was on camera or off or both. We've talked many a time about what is going on. Lenore Sellers is such a talented quarterback. I think Shane Beamer's a good coach. Why are they not better? I'm not saying you got to
South Carolina, who lost to Ole Miss yesterday.
Started off fighting, but lost. Yes, lost to Ole Miss.
We talked about that
several times. You would hate that O-line.
I do not like that O-line.
That
they don't
O-line
even have
is
an
crazy.
O-line.
That O-line
Don't even call
crazy.
them an O-line because it's non-existent.
Speaking of coaches and firing and hot seats.
We got another one?
Let's just say we maybe need to make a watch list. Like a watch list. Like, you know what I mean? We just got to get a watch list
That
going.
might be a good idea.
Your favorite person to hate, Debo Swinney. Clemson plays Duke. Where'd you get that shirt from?
Why do you ask me this every week? My wardrobe is not in question here. Neither is it on the hot seat. Just thought I'd throw that in. Anywho.
No deliveries came this week. How did you get this? Did you have that shirt?
Yes, this is one of my secrets.
Duke shirt. Not during freaking March. That's crazy.
Let me tell you something.
Anyways, okay. Clemson's at home in Death Valley.
At home.
Duke comes to them. Who's Duke's quarterback? Before you've seen the game yesterday or any part of the game.
I did not know Duke's quarterback.
Who's Duke's coach? Before
I did not know Duke's coach.
Exactly. Let's talk about La Cajonas. on Duke coach, and I just seen his name and I forgot it already. Mandy Diaz. Don't even ask me why the game was that close. I can't tell you. You gotta go watch it. But the game is Duke is down 1 touchdown. They drive it down with, I don't know, 2 minutes on the clock.
That was less than 2 minutes.
Fourth quarter. Drive it down, score a touchdown that was so easy. Oh, the freaking pass interference call. He
Third and 19.
He flopping. 3rd and 19 could have ended the game. That might have been 4th.
It doesn't matter.
I think that was 4th down. Anyway, Clemson's player, which you are veteran, I digress, F's it up. They get the pass interference. They're in the red zone. They scored a touchdown. Now, they go for the point after. It's tied. Likely to go to overtime because there's not a lot of time left on the clock
for
Duke to do anything,
seconds.
for Clemson to do anything. No. Mandy Diaz said, hold my beer. I'm going for 2. Goes for 2. That takes cojones.
Against Clemson.
In Death Valley. It was daytime, but still. But your boy and mine, Debo Sweeney, was after the game like, Mitch is in the back. And I'm assuming Mitch is the AD. He said he may fire me and I deserve it. He was hot. He was fussing him out.
He was that one play. I did not know what that one play was. But
He
Dabo
was
went
fussing him out.
from one end of that bench to the other one.
He
had a
them all.
word for
Coaches,
everybody
everybody.
along the way.
Now, I will say this. I know that defense did not show up yesterday, but they normally do play better, but whatever. He can cut in everybody. That score was way too high. I do want to, I know that they may call me. They call me sometimes, for my opinion. And I want to tell them, don't fire Dabo Sweeney.
Well, you know what Dabo said in the press conference? To win, they got to not lose. That said it all.
That's T.
Said it all.
That's T.
That's the T.
That's T. That's knowledge. That's
knowledge.
knowledge. He ain't with that. But let me tell you this. You got to sit him down. You got to say, Dabo, I did it your way. I love you. I'm the AD. You did it. We did it your way. I love you. We cannot keep doing it your way. That's the definition of insanity. We have to make a compromise. Now, first things first, we go into that portal. We get everything we need top to bottom. Don't let it be a coach. After that, let's compromise a percentage. Maybe 25% is from high school, 75%, or maybe these key roles or scenarios. If X, Y, and Z happens, I would like to go to the I want to always go to the transfer portal for a quarterback, unless you got a guy, which I'm not mad at. But if you don't have a guy ready to go test it, I want to go to he has to. But I don't think you can fire Dabo Sweeney. I think he has a lot left in him. I know he's done a lot for Clemson.
Oh,
and
his record is better than some of these coaches.
This week is just been crazy. Yes, you're right.
And the thing of it is, it was he acknowledged it. In his press conference, he said we had horrible pass defense. Not the defense that would stop them on 3rd and long.
Not the run defense. The pass defense.
They were just.
It was incredible.
I don't know.
It was incredible.
I've seen Darian Mensah's name somewhere.
No, you haven't.
You're right. So
you've heard of Mensa because it's a group of super smart people. It's no H.
Be.
That's how you know Mensa. Gina Davis is in Mensa.
It doesn't matter.
Yes.
They played good. They just played. They just
okay, Dabo.
They just played.
Captain Obvious.
But it was. I don't blame that team. That was a good team.
What team? Clemson? Why would you blame Duke? They won. Okay. We went to the bottom. Let's go all the way to the top.
Oh
the
my
penthouse
God.
of football, baby.
Penthouse.
The #1 Ohio State best team in the world. You can quote me.
No.
Now, I know this wasn't a top billing. I know wasn't what everybody was looking for. It was in August. It was going to be a good game.
Yeah.
Now, they played Penn State. I know. You already know. I heard the groans. Penn State at the shoe. And I got a few things that I would like to give kudos. Penn State's defense didn't look half bad.
No, they did not.
They got to Julian once or twice. There was a run play that didn't get anywhere right out the gate, and they held it close. Got a fumble, big fumble, held it close. I forgot about Jim Knowles for a second. I totally forgot our defensive coordinator went to Penn State, and he's going to know what we calling. But also, Ryan Day going to know what he calling. And so I thought Penn State showed a good volley first half.
I don't think Ohio State played that well first half.
Well, okay.
I mean, first quarter was 7-0. And what do you always say? You're a #1 team, and you only got 7 points. Well, they played flat.
Let me tell you why I don't always say that. Because Ohio State was the number one for the majority of the season. And I've never said that about Texas. I never say number one. I say you're ranked, they're unranked. What's going on? This is in conference play. Now you can finish your point and go.
I forgot what my point was. Anywho, by the end of the first half, Ohio State was only up by 3 points. And Ryan Day said it himself. That game could have gone any way at that point. But of course, being Ohio State, you come out and you do what you have to do.
Number 4.
And what Jeremiah Smith.
J. Cool at the quarterback spot. I stole that from Gus. Julian saying.
Caught a pass.
Cardell Tate.
That I thought was intercepted.
Don't talk about it.
Jeremiah Smith is standing between 2 Penn State defenders. The ball is tipped. I'm like, okay. Ryan Day's running down the field going, no. I'm going, no.
I'm like, interception.
Do you know?
In the end zone.
In the end
Our
zone.
end zone. Damn
1 yard line.
I'm like,
Do
no.
You know between 2 interceptions, tipped ball, Jeremiah Smith goes up with 1.
2 players, not 2 interceptions.
Oh, 2.
But I got you.
I'm sorry, 2 players. Jeremiah Smith goes up with 1 hand and brings the ball down.
Because it wasn't just that he caught it.
It wasn't.
Brought it. It looked like AI. It looks fake to me.
Why didn't one of them just try to bat the ball down?
I don't know if it was our camera angle.
You know what?
It was crazy.
I think they were just like astounded that he caught it too.
I don't blame him.
The guy tipped it. Now he could have batted it down. He just barely catches his fingertips.
It's a beautiful ball.
Boom. Got it in his hand and boom, brings it down. I'm thinking, oh, dang it, they'd have intercepted.
Couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it.
You had to watch it.
I went 3 phases. I thought, oh, no, it's an interception. And then I thought, oh, God, no interception. But that's incomplete because the body language of the Penn State guy looked like he wasn't going to get it. But, okay, it'll fall to the ground. And then all of a sudden, the band's playing. And they cheer it, and Jeremiah had the ball in his hand. And I said, there's no way he caught that.
By the time the cameraman caught up with everything.
There was another ball Julian threw up. It looked like a video game. It just landed right. Jeremiah's running. It landed right in his lap and kept going.
He just kept running.
I mean, Cardell Tate.
Oh, that was Cardell Tate.
No, that was Jeremiah. Please, I got my facts straight. You don't have yours straight. But I'm also talking about big game, Cardell Tate. Julian saying quarterback, redshirt freshman, went 20 for 23, only 3 incompletions. What are we doing, Ohio State? Incredible.
And 4 touchdowns. So I guess it was. Julian saying that's another kid I like, really, really like. What do you call him? They call him Joe.
They called him J. Cool. Gus called him J. Cool.
I for being a freshman and just knowing where everybody is.
True freshman.
And I'm saying to myself, how do you?
Can I tell you what I learned yesterday?
I learned that I don't know nothing about football when it comes to if I was out on the field. I would have been lost.
Well, good thing they don't have a Gigi hangover to talk about you.
That's true.
Let me tell you what I learned yesterday. So on college game day, they got to talk about Julian saying he is front runner for the Heisman Trophy right now, like appropriately so. And Saban says, can you believe the coach at Alabama put him on the scout team for a year? What a dumbass. Now, of course, that coach was Nick Saban. But I didn't know that. I know what a scout team is because I know NFL.
Right.
And I know what a practice squad is because I do understand that part. I did not know that you could put them on a scout team and not use the eligibility for a year. I just thought the first and second string played the third and fourth string.
That is all I thought.
Yeah, no. So I went and looked up, like, well, how old is Julian? He's 20. And so I did the math, and I'm like, holy bananas. He sat at Alabama on the scout team for a year. Nick retires. He comes to Ohio State, sits behind Will Howard last year, wins the job this year. Crazy. Learned that yesterday.
Crazy.
Okay, now let's talk about some top billing, some games that people actually wanted to probably watch yesterday.
Well, if you're a fan.
Number 9, if you're a fan. Well, it depends what side you're on. Number 9, Vandy, goes down to Texas. Texas is ranked 20. I know, we don't know why either. I have to say this.
Go ahead, get it out.
First 2 possessions, Texas had. I thought it was a punt return. It wasn't. There was 1 pass, took it to the house, touchdown, great. There was a big fumble recovery. They only got a field goal because Arch Manning sucks.
Oh, I didn't even go and look at his stats.
I don't care about his stats. I watched the game. He sucked. Now, I finally seen this Texas defense everybody's talking about because I've not seen it all year. And then I did see glimpses of Arch actually playing well. But I have a theory. He only plays well inside the state borders of Texas. You go.
I have nothing to say about Arch. I have nothing to say about that game. I didn't even want to watch it after the first, what was it, first
Vandy and the
first
penalties.
quarter.
Vandy and the penalties.
Terrible.
What the hell? The missed field goal.
Oh, I don't want to talk about it.
They were so close on the squib kick at the end. They were coming back. Vandy only ends up losing by 3 points, which lets you know Texas cannot play 4 quarters. They either don't play it in the beginning or they don't play it in the end. And that is not how you play football. Football is what?
4 quarters.
But Texas looked the best that I've seen them all year. They looked the best I've seen them all year, and of course Vandy looked the worst.
Of
but
course.
They got a lot more football to play, and I don't think Texas is going to come out this season without another loss.
We're going to see because I did not look up their record.
I do.
Oh, you have it?
You want to know who they're playing, you mean?
Yes. I thought I had it, but I had little sticky notes all over the place.
Texas has a bye week.
Okay.
Then they're at Georgia. Currently number 5 Georgia. Then they're at Arkansas. Or I don't know if they're there or Arkansas might be in. Doesn't matter. They play Arkansas, which Arkansas plays tough.
Always.
They've been playing tough. Fired their coach. Been playing close.
Yep.
And then last but not least, they have to play rivalry week against who else but currently undefeated Texas A&M, who's ranked number 3.
Wow.
Marcel Reed and Mike Elko.
Oh,
so,
wow. I love Marcel
Texas
Reed.
has at least one more loss in them, and I thought they should have lost yesterday. I thought they were going to lose yesterday, but they came out, they played a good game. So, another top billing. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Number 18 Oklahoma goes to Rocky Mountain High, or whatever they call it, against number 14 Tennessee. And how did Oklahoma win that game?
I'll tell you Oklahoma won the game.
How?
They won.
Tennessee
I'm going to tell you.
looked incredible.
The stats looked incredible.
No.
Tennessee, when they came out, looked good. Joey Aguilar was throwing that ball like with precision. Tennessee just marched right down the field, boom, scored. The thing of it was, it got down to those 2 interceptions, I think. It got down to those 2 interceptions that were critical. And Joey he's a good quarterback. I like Joey Aguilar. And I like John Mateer. And John Mateer, I think, and you can judge me wrong because we tried to watch the highlights. John Mateer, I think, was the difference. Now, if you want to split hairs a little bit, but I believe John Mateer.
I'm not splitting hairs. I want to tell
difference.
you what the difference was. Oklahoma should not have won that game. Tennessee had more total yards than they did, more passing. Now,
Yes,
Oklahoma had more rushing, which maybe Tennessee could not stop the run game. I'm going to tell you who the difference was. The kicker. They had like 5 field goals on Oklahoma side. He was unstoppable. He had a 55-yarder. He had a 51-yarder. He had another 55-yarder. He was going crazy.
That kicker was the difference.
I do have to also give credit to, because there was not an offensive touchdown until late in the 3rd quarter. But there was a big defensive touchdown on the Oklahoma side when Big Man got that fumble recovery.
Yes, he did.
And stiff-armed half the yards and ran the other half. And somebody was trying to hold him from going out of bounds.
Couldn't hold him.
Oh, it was crazy.
He was just saying, what was the thing? Get off me. Get off me.
Man,
and
little Tennessee was trying. He was trying with 88 or whatever. He was trying to hang on. Now, OKC had 4 big sacks. Oklahoma had big sacks. I liked it. They had 4. Yes. I think that Tennessee ended up having 3. But Oklahoma had so many missed tackles.
That was another thing, too.
Every time Tennessee went up top down the field, they missed a tackle. They missed a tackle. Again, how did Oklahoma win? No, excuse me. I'm glad Oklahoma won 33-27. The John Mateer we have gotten after that thumb surgery has not been the John Mateer pre-thumb surgery.
But,
and I don't know if you've seen pre-game. He's shaking hands to the crowd. Somebody squeezed his hand.
I did not see that.
Because he came away and he's telling the guy, guys, grab my hand.
I did not see that.
Somebody in our house said, was it a Tennessee fan in an Oklahoma t-shirt? That needs to be investigated.
Oh my God.
But that's not our job here at Saturday Hangover. Now, those were the big ones. Those was the solid ones. We dibble-dabbled. We've seen a lot of things. So I think it's time for our section. WTF. What the football?
We gotta get us some.
You want to
music
go first, or should I go?
You know, you go first. I want to see what you got some beef with.
You
some
can
of
be.
these
You
people.
can be your.
No, you got some beef with some of these teams, so I will let you go first.
I do. I have beef with a lot of people, but we don't have that kind of time. Number 8, Georgia Tech goes to undefeated Georgia Tech.
Undefeated.
Goes down to North Carolina State.
The devil went down to Georgia. Oh, sorry. Wrong team.
I don't think they were in Georgia. They were in North Carolina, weren't they?
No,
Didn't I just say they were in North Carolina?
State. North Carolina State, to be a fact.
The Wolfpack.
That's them.
Now, problem was, guess who showed up to play yesterday for Georgia Tech?
Haynes King.
And the cheerleaders. Haynes King and the cheerleaders was the only ones who showed up. And we've seen Haynes King, and we know he's great.
That guy is.
But Haynes King has been beat up since week 1 against Colorado. I called it.
And he's not the only one on the team. You can't do. Thank you, Kelly.
Who's North Carolina's coach? State's coach.
Don't know.
Who's North Carolina State's quarterback?
Didn't know him either.
Didn't know him either. But this kid Bailey, he's 6'6", 210. He was incredible. Hurts his ankle.
And kept on playing.
Kept playing, which means he was a runner in the beginning. You took away one of the elements. You still couldn't figure it out, Georgia Tech defense?
Kept playing. Well, the thing, it wasn't that they couldn't figure it out, Kelly. They figured it out, but they couldn't stop it. That was the problem. He could not. Haynes King. Well, let me go back. Haynes King was the difference in keeping.
We said that.
Oh, we did say that. But Haynes King, to me, this guy, if he's not up for Heisman,
no, he should not be up for Heisman. How dare you? These people are way better than him. I love Haynes King like a play cousin. He should not be up for Heisman. He puts the team on his back. He did it yesterday.
Yeah, he did it
Wasn't
yesterday.
enough. They lost 48-36 against a 4-4 North Carolina State. It is embarrassing.
He had 20 carries for 103 yards.
Well, congratulations.
I think he was the lead.
He had 400 passing yards. 400 some passing yards.
408.
Can't throw it and catch it. You know what I say. Let's talk about who else went down yesterday.
But what? Okay, go ahead.
Number 10 Miami goes down to SMU.
Now you talk about. Oh, go ahead. Now let's have some beef with that. Yeah, you talk about Haynes King. What happened to Miami?
All I'm gonna say is I've loved Ashton Jenny.
Carson
I don't know who that is, but I've liked Ashton Jenny since last year. Kevin Jenny. I always get him good. I always get him Ashton Jennings and him
mixed up.
I like Kevin Jennings from last year. He's scrappy. I think he's another good quarterback that unfortunately doesn't get a lot of shine because of the team he's on. And I have nothing. They went to overtime. You take number 10 to overtime, and I said, if whatever happens, you should be proud of yourself.
Now wait a minute. Let me tell you this.
Tell me what you got to tell me.
Like you said, Florida could have won that game. And you
or
know
Miami.
Why? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Miami could have won that game. Do you know there was like 2 minutes left? SMU had no timeouts.
No timeouts.
How do you score?
No timeout.
Well, if I think I got this right, I get down to 25 seconds. I got 3rd and 19. No timeouts left.
You right.
You score. And
you
tie
right.
the game.
Well, you know what? There was 2 problems. They held Miami in the 4th quarter. Let's isolate. There was probably a lot of problems. That ain't my job. That's not what we do. But 4th quarter, you hold Miami to a field goal.
Yep.
Scores 20-17. Well, guess what? All they need is a field goal. And you're absolutely right. They get the field goal. It's a minute 44 left. And Miami could do nothing about it. I'm sorry. Let me go back. It took a minute 44. There were 25 seconds on the clock.
Right.
So Miami opts not to do a play. Let's go to overtime. And what does Carson Beck do? What he does best. Fucking choke.
Oh, beep.
What the heck? He throws a freaking interception. Now, the first one he threw, with everybody else, it wasn't his fault. It slipped out of the guy's hands. The second one he threw, all on him. So guess what? SMU only has to go, 30 yards in overtime?
Yep.
Scores a touchdown, and there you have it. 26-20. Number 10 goes down. We can keep going because we didn't even talk about that 8, 9, and 10 all lost yesterday. I don't want to talk about it. Oh, we did talk about it. We talked about Vandy and we talked about it. 8, 9, and 10 all went down. Top 10. What are all these ACC teams doing in the top 10 anyway? Y'all don't belong here and no Clemson. I'm ranting.
You're ranting.
I'm ranting. I'm ranting.
You know what? I forgot to bring that. You are right. Because we're sitting here going, when does that ever happen? Zing, zing, zing. Crossed them off one by one by one. 8, 9, and 10.
And Georgia Tech was undefeated, which means you should have been
Well,
playing
Georgia
at
Tech
a
at a
high
high
Nobody
level.
has seen how to beat you, and you haven't let them. And I'm a dab on this one, and then I'm gonna dilly dally and cut into somebody who didn't lose, but I got words.
Oh Lord.
Also going down, you always say it's a revolving door on that 20 to 25.
Yes,
they were ranked 22. Houston goes down to unranked West Virginia by 10 points. Easy come, easy go. Nice job, Houston. Like, you were ranked, now you're not.
Okay.
Like, congratulations,
Yeah.
you're poor. Let me tell you.
Number 22, now you're not.
Let me tell you
I'm
who
waiting.
I am the proudest loser. We should have that section.
The proudest
loser. The loser I'm most proud of yesterday. Freaking Florida. Florida fires Napier.
Yes, they did.
They have a bye week.
Yep.
They come out, they've got to play number 5 Georgia. Now, it's at the Swamp, but still, it's like, come on. You've seen how Florida's been playing. And you just say, okay, they gave Georgia 7.5 points. And you're like, Georgia's likely going to cover. Because Georgia they just bullies, right? They find a way.
They're Georgia. They're the comeback kids. They're Georgia.
I didn't even think it was going to be a comeback situation.
Well,
I thought Georgia was going to control the game. This is pretty obviously the game. They did not. Georgia barely freaking wins 24-20 over Florida. 3-4 Florida, I believe. And I want to give a shout out because was Napier the problem?
You know, we keep saying that. Some of these coaches, we keep saying
Florida always has defense.
the problem.
They always have defense. That's why the scores are usually low. But that offense, DJ Lagway looked good. The offense looked good. And sometimes it's just either the coaches are a black cloud or it's kind of like, you know what, y'all? We've hit the bottom. Our coach got fired. We're at the bottom of the bottom. What do we have to lose? That's why I thought Penn State
was going to
backed into a corner.
Yes.
They got nothing to lose. They got nothing to lose. What do I care if I lose? You're number 1. Yeah. You're number 5 Georgia. I don't care if I win or lose. I want to come out here and try my best to play. I can do anything I want to do.
I keep telling you, though, sometimes when these head coaches get fired, there should be a little more repercussions to this. Because it's not a head coach job to do all the jobs in the team. Where are these offense? Where's these defense?
But it rolls up. When you fire a CEO, you don't fire everybody.
Right, you don't fire everybody. But there's weak links. I'm saying it takes a village to build a team.
Why did they fire him then? Shane Beamer just did. I'm going to fire you before I get fired.
Thank you. If I have to go, you going too. Because I'm not
seeing at that point, you don't have any control once you get fired. You should have fired him before you got fired.
It was like you said last week. Penn State's not a bad team. So you fire the coach. You fire James Franklin. You don't fire the talent.
Now it feels like James Franklin
has the talent.
But Penn State has not won. So it feels like maybe James Franklin was not the problem.
That's what I am.
But the thing I say is, I don't say, Penn State's still a good team. Because
they are. Well, they got the talent. Let's figure it that way.
That's what I say. I say you fire the coach, the talent doesn't go away.
That's right.
That team is a pretty much. I mean, I know they lost a few people like everybody,
True.
but that team and that organization they did lose a big quarterback. You know what? Not my problem. Not my problem. Not my monkey. Not my circus. I'm letting it go. But Florida looked great. I gotta give them proudest loser. And I know Kirby Smart says it all the time. Georgia is hard to kill, but Georgia,
it's hard to kill.
No, your numbers gotta be up. You can't keep living like this.
Let me give a little tweak to Kirby. They got a lot of injuries. I was going to look that up too, but I did not. But they keep mentioning it every week. Kirby keeps losing some of his best guys.
They do
on the top line.
Next man up.
And next man up. Gotta do it. And next man up may not always be the best, but he's the next man up. He's doing the best he can.
Should be the best though.
Should.
That's the problem. That's why you have a second and a third string.
That's true.
Now we know it's not. Again, pre-NIL, you can have a bunch of 5 stars just stacked on top of each other. You can't do that anymore. It's not very likely anymore because 5 stars want to play. They don't want to sit behind, and now everybody has the opportunity to play where they want to play. Okay. Now, Georgia is out of bye weeks. They ain't bye week, they ain't bye weeks. They go to Mississippi State next week.
And
you know what Kirby Smart don't want more of? cowbell.
No, he does not.
It rocks in that Mississippi State Stadium. Then they have to, and I don't know if it's there or here anywhere. I think they're in Georgia. I think I just said they're in Georgia. Texas goes to Georgia. Yep, Texas is at Georgia, number 13 Texas. I don't think Kirby's going to have a problem if Kirby can get Georgia to be together. I think Georgia's the better team. However, we'll see. Then he plays Charlotte. He can beat up on Charlotte. But then he's got rivalry week, and he has to play Georgia Tech, who, as we know, is not a slouch team. I know they had a flub yesterday, but they went 8-0 for a reason.
Yep, they're going to come back even tougher. Because when you're embarrassed like that, not embarrassed, they weren't embarrassed. But when you lose like that and you go and you look at the film, and then you say, if I had did this.
But we're talking rivalry week.
You know rivalry week. You can be 0-2. You can be 0-10, but you're going to come out and play like you're a top 10.
I think you brought it up yesterday. We're in week 10. People are tired. These kids go to school. You know what I mean? The class load is getting heavy.
That's true.
Right? And people are injured. And so everybody looked like that yesterday. There was a lot of lackadaisical, but again, this is only a short show and not a documentary. We'd be here all day talking about it. Let's talk about who's still rising to the top.
As in?
The remaining undefeated teams. There are only 4 left.
I did not look those up.
I did. There's 4 left. The Ohio State, Big 10. Indiana, Big 10. BYU, Big 12.
They had a bye yesterday.
And Texas A&M. SEC?
I don't know. I can't remember if they are or not.
I think Texas A&M is SEC.
I got to look those up. I got to make sure I got the SECs and the ACCs where I need them to be. Because, well... they are
where
there.
You need them to be?
Well, I need to know where they are and where they're ranked. Because Tuesday, the CFP comes into play, and they will be putting the teams where they think the teams should be.
Okay, I'm glad you brought that up because I was just about to say, I want to talk to you about the rankings. There was a lot of movement, obviously, with a lot of losers yesterday. But this is our last week going off of the AP poll.
Yes.
After Tuesday when they announced the championship.
Right.
What's the F for? Championship football playoffs, CFP.
CFP.
We knew that. We knew that.
Oh,
those are the rankings we're gonna go by because that's all we care about.
That's all we care about for the next 4 or 5 weeks.
Of course. Now, you know what that also means. We have to do 2 shows a week.
Oh no. Y'all gotta put up with this twice.
2 shows a week. So we will.
I don't know how lucky y'all are.
We will talk about the rankings as they are today, but after the rankings come out Tuesday, you and I will come. We'll do a quick show, but put you on the spot.
Uh-oh.
Who do you think is going to be ranked number 1 per the committee?
You know what? I'm gonna say it right off the top. Indiana.
Now, this question wasn't original to me. They asked it on college, whatever.
Oh, did they?
Oh,
you cheated.
I did cheat a little bit because I don't think it's going to be Indiana.
You don't?
No, it's going to be Texas A&M.
Better
They are
schedule?
They are head and shoulders above Indiana and Ohio State in strength of schedule. They're all undefeated, and so I actually think it's going to be ranked Texas A&M number 1, Indiana number 2, Ohio State number 3.
That might be so.
So
we'll get more stats next week. You know how that goes.
Not next week. We'll talk Tuesday.
Tuesday.
We'll talk Tuesday. But that's just my opinion. Just because Indiana and Ohio State strength of schedule is not great, and then Indiana over Ohio State only because Indiana has, I think, 5 or 6 games where they beat their opponent by 50 plus points. And that's important, right? Because if you don't have strength of schedule, you got to pummel people and you got to show dominance.
Ohio State does not pummel.
No, not unless it comes naturally, which like Grambling.
Yeah.
Which it just came easy. Yeah, so the rankings. Now, we had some drop-a-doodles.
I did not get a chance to see them.
Well, you got it on your screen right now. Let's start with, okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 remain the same. Okay. Number 8.
Who's the biggest drop?
There was a tie.
Who was the biggest loser?
2 people. 2 people dropped 7 spaces, or maybe 2 people dropped 8 spaces.
Oh, 8. Oh, my.
Yeah.
3 people dropped. Well, no,
2 dropped 8, 1 dropped 6.
Oh, my goodness.
Which moved BYU up from number 10 to number 8. and which moved Texas Tech up from 13 to 9.
Wow.
Notre Dame got a bump. I don't think they played great yesterday, but
They
you
did
lucky
not.
Marcus Freeman. I did not have time. Boston College, really? That's
Oh,
crazy.
dear.
But let's welcome to the rankings. Washington, another Big Ten. They came in at 24, snuck in there on you.
Yes, they did.
And of course, the dropout being Houston. Honorable mentions being Iowa, James Madison,
Where
and
the
Pitt.
heck did they come from?
which is crazy. James
Oh,
Madison's
those
been
are
playing
the-
lights out.
Those
The
are
little
the
top 3 honorable mentions.
honorable mentions.
Yeah.
Oh, big Tennessee. You know, there
Oh,
was
9. They had the
big-
biggest drop.
Boy, there were some big drops.
There were big losses. They were
They were big drops.
unranked teams.
But they were the highest ranked.
Well, I'll
teams,
give
too.
Tennessee. I'll give Vandy, but
I'll give 'em a
I
pass.
can't. Georgia Tech.
I cannot give Georgia Tech a pass. I
Neither
cannot.
can I. Now,
I love Haynes King, but I can't.
I'm with you. I love him too. We said we was gonna keep it tight. We've been doing
Yes.
so good so far. What are give me your top 3 games for next week?
Okay.
I will say there's a few doozies and a few obvious ones, but there's some little sleepers in there.
Yeah.
I was gonna write down a lot.
I was gonna write down a little bit.
Some of them
this week.
can be real chippy. They're not ranked, and I don't care. We just like the football.
We're going to week 11.
Week 11.
Hey, I'm like you.
Week
I'm
11.
looking at the little sleepers too.
11.
North Carolina State. Need I say more? I'm looking at the little sleepers too. So you know what? My first one that I looked at and went, what could be something that might tweak your interest?
What?
Number 15, Vandy versus Auburn, who just fired their coach.
I didn't write that one down.
Because I'll tell you why.
Are they at Auburn?
Oh, let's see now, Vandy. Nope, they're at Vandy.
This
is the thing.
Talk to me.
I
'Cause
like Auburn. We have watched them for the
lost
last
to
couple of weeks.
Kentucky
Yes.
10-3 yesterday.
Auburn's almost
We have to go back.
won against Georgia.
We haven't watched that game. We gotta go back and watch the
I gotta
game.
go watch that.
10-3. That's a defense game,
When
baby.
Auburn fumbled that ball on the goal line going in to score against Georgia, that's when the tide turned. If and
If was a fifth, we'd all be drunk. And that is Saturday hangover. No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
just to think if they had won that game, where Auburn would be right now.
But I like Kentucky.
I
I like
like
Cutter Bowley.
Oh, I Cutter Bowley for
Cutter Bowley
Heisman.
for Heisman. Okay, that's a gee pick. Okay,
That's a good
well,
one.
I'm just gonna
I
go
would
to. Well, I'm gonna go to Captain Off. Nope, I'm not gonna go to Captain Off. I'm gonna go to a maybe sneaky one. Number 5, Georgia, as I said earlier, goes to Mississippi State.
I got
They got that
one.
cowbell. They got a ring. I said it once and I said it twice because it's that serious.
I looked at that one too.
And
I
Mississippi
said,
State should have beat freaking Texas.
That they stopped
I'm so
playing.
happy they won yesterday, though.
Yeah.
They over Arkansas. I said, come, y'all need it. So that's my next one. What you got?
Okay, another one you might say, come on, Gee, what are you thinking of?
All right.
Alabama and LSU.
You're blowing my mind. I didn't write that one down.
Now, I'll tell you why.
That was
okay?
just number 3 Alabama.
Yes, number 3 Alabama.
Now, yeah,
Okay.
explain yourself.
You saying, oh, come on, LSU, they lost all that. But you know what they want to do? They want to make a statement. They want to say, don't count us out yet. We know we got no chance this year. But like you said, I got nothing to lose. I want to show. They picked a committee, you know, to find a new head coach. They said, we ain't leaving it to the
They fired
AD.
their AD.
Oh, they did fire the AD.
The governor said something. This to tell you how shitty Louisiana is being
This
ran.
is
Why
tough.
is the governor being? I won't comment. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Let's
Maybe
keep
he's
the
a
football.
booster. I don't know.
He's
But-
a loser. That's what I say. Go ahead. We'll keep it to football.
LSU has got something to prove. They have been. I shouldn't say humiliated. I shouldn't say that. Embarrassed, should I say?
They should be embarrassed.
They started out as number what?
They
3,
should be
4?
embarrassed.
Look at them. Well, a lot of teams have gone that way.
Yeah.
But plus when they fired their
Unranked.
coach, now they're unranked.
Unranked. I mean, we could be here all day. The unranked. What
I
happened
think
to
they
them?
want to make a
a
statement.
30 for 30 right
They
now.
want to make a statement. And you know, people, I'm going to ask you this. What Alabama's going to show up? Florida State, Alabama?
The same one.
Or last week's Alabama?
You haven't seen that Alabama in a long time. Now, they did skate by.
They scathed
They did skate
by.
by the one game. Who was that?
I can't remember, but they got
I
by.
almost want to say Mississippi State.
Oh, God.
I almost want to say
what was
Mississippi
it?
State. Okay.
Go
Here's
ahead.
another one for you. Now, this is a headliner. Same conference. Ranked on ranked. I only wrote it down because of this. I don't know if it sounds very exciting, but I feel like we've been overlooking them. We got to check them out. Number 8, undefeated, BYU at number 9, Texas Tech. Both big
Why
flags.
are you peeking at my
I didn't.
I got it.
I didn't.
I got that
Okay.
also.
Okay, you like that one.
I
Okay.
love that.
Now give me one more.
Okay, don't laugh at this one.
Okay.
Florida State and Clemson. They're not ranked. None of these teams are ranked. This is for honor.
Okay. Who said it was for honor?
I did. Dabo needs this.
Okay, I wrote that one down too. Now I have like 4 more that you did not mention, but I'm not gonna hold these people hostage. I'm gonna give, since you gave me a little honor on honor, I'm gonna give you a little honor on honor. You know?
I don't know what you're gonna tell me.
Florida Gators at Kentucky.
I didn't have that one. Oh my. Carter Bowley might surprise you.
Or will DJ Lagway be able to get a win on a roll, and they need to boost it because I think they're on like a 4-game winning. A 4-game winning loss streak.
That too. DJ Lagway is a better quarterback than what he has displayed.
He is.
I don't know what he's lacking. It's there, but he hasn't shown us.
All right. Well, we got our games for next week.
Yes.
We told the people we're going to come back Tuesday.
Lord
now,
help
are you
y'all.
going to show up?
I won't be there. I gotta argue with Elroy.
Okay, it's real pulling teeth to get you even here on Sundays. So I just want to make sure you got your limo set up.
I got my limo. I got everything.
Do I got to call
ready.
your agent? Do I got to call your personal assistant?
I'll be ready. Me and Greg McElroy have some talking to do.
This guy. All right.
No,
well, I'm Kelly, like the color.
I'm Guy, like the butter.
And this is Saturday Hangover. Me, my mom, we just talk football.
We don't know what we're talking about, but we love to talk football.
And we love to talk, if you haven't noticed. We are here every Sunday, and now we're going to be here every Sunday and Tuesday. And let's see how much more you can take of us in 1 week. So, like, subscribe, follow, and should they write you a letter?
They can do anything. Yeah, they can call me.
Oh, okay. Call her. And we are going to see y'all in some days.